Hi, this is Ellie with Full Moonlight Tarot 20, and this is a twin flame check-in reading. Now, the top two cards are for the Divine Masculine. The lower two cards are for the Divine Feminine, and the two cards on the side are the Union energies. So it looks like to me the Divine Masculine is actually, well, we've said the last few weeks that the Divine Masculines really have been waking up to the intensity of the connection. They're starting to believe that it's a true soul connection. Now, the great highs and the great lows, I feel like this is a time where they're actually going through the lows. At this time, a lot of the karmic contracts are being resolved, and they're really going through it. And through this, they are really intensely wishing they were around their Divine Feminine, with the Love card here too. They realize that love does conquer all and that they cannot keep running from this connection. And Spirit is actually really trying to get this person to get all the Divine Masculines to really see their Divine Feminines in their power and to follow their light. So they're really feeling the love, but I feel with the intense emotions that they're still scared of it because it is very intense. That is why they run, because the connection is so intense, it's very frightening to them. So they're still working on this. Spirit is helping them. Spirit is working behind the scenes. Now the Divine Feminine has emotions. Look deep within your emotions and confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the Divine to provide the answers you need. And sometimes we do feel like, what are we even doing this for, right? Let me just read this here. Be open and receptive to whatever answer you receive without holding on to preconceived ideas. Sometimes we have to shed outdated beliefs to arrive at true understanding. The appearance of this card suggests that you may be about to make a breakthrough by gaining insight into an important issue. So I wonder too, coupled with the look deep within your emotions card, I think that Divine Feminines sometimes, instead of focusing on themselves, they're focusing on what their Divine Masculines are doing in the 3D. And it triggers, right? It triggers old wounds, it triggers abandonment. You're wondering why you're doing all the work, and it seems like they're having a great time in their life and seem to not be thinking about you at all. And I think you're about to actually get some clarity on how they're really not having a great time. I think you're really going to hear some news, and you're going to feel that your masculines are really not having a great time. They're really going through it. And a lot of times when the Divine Masculines are going through a really tough time, Spirit puts up buffers. So the Divine Feminines are protected from that energy only because the Divine Feminines have their own struggles, right? And we don't need to carry the masculines all the time. The masculine needs to learn to rise and stand in his own power. So we cannot keep helping. We cannot keep helping them. We cannot keep sending them energy. We need the energy for ourselves and for what we're creating in our life. So I think you're going to maybe hear something through the grapevine. You might actually see something on social media. I don't know, but I think you're going to get some news that they're really struggling at this time. Maybe they'll even come to you and tell you how much they're struggling at this time. Up to you what you want to do with that. Now, the union energies, we have dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. And soul, your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. And yes, that's exactly what's happening. These are the union energies, Spirit and your 5D selves that are always together are trying to help you to work together. Like some of us, some of the twin flame collective are supposed to be together. They have a mission to work together in this lifetime. Some of us are not. Some of us are meant to be with soulmates instead. So I don't know wherever you fit in this, but just trust that either spirit is working behind the scenes to bring you and your masculine together, or there's somebody else coming in for you. So yeah, I'm just going to read the dreams card just because I am kind of curious about that. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. The dreams you have in your mind are like seeds waiting to grow. Just as seeds need water, dreams need belief to develop. When you nourish your dreams with optimism to make them your reality, you will see them unfold like a beautiful flower because of the dedication you have invested in them. When this card appears, it suggests that now's the time to make your dreams come true. Yeah, and I know we work on that anyways. And I'm not talking about fantasizing about a life with your divine masculine. I'm talking about envisioning yourself happy, but trying to already be happy. Union in the physical happens when you have inner union. Inner union means that you've already achieved the ultimate happiness within yourself. And another person can only add to it, but it's not the cause of it. So once you've actually gotten to this point where your life is so wonderful, you truly love yourself, you truly love your life and everyone in it, and you truly love getting up every morning, and you feel truly at peace and very fulfilled and very joyful each day. When you have reached that point, that is when the physical union can happen. So I feel like this is what divine feminines are working on right now. And yeah, your soul is being prepared, right? This is how you prepare your soul too. But I think that a lot of us, for a lot of us, it is imminent because we are getting to that state where we are going to reach inner union. So that's beautiful. I love that for us. Kudos to you for all the hard work you've been doing. Create your own happiness. It's within reach, right? You're the only one responsible for your happiness. Work on that. Don't focus on the masculine. He's going through his own crap right now that he has to learn to rise above. He needs to grow into the divine masculine. They're not quite yet. They need to go through the trials and tribulations that we've gone through as divine feminines. They need to rise to the occasion, and they need to go through. And of course, for us, it's been years, and they have to take a crash course through this. They get way more thrown at them at a time than we did. So we've had years to get to this point, and they likely haven't. They're going through a crash course in ascension, basically. So have a heart for them. But they are going through the trials of fire because they do need to be forged into the divine masculine, the emperor, right? That's what I got for you today. Love and light. I will talk with you next time.